So you said the rest of the series is very flawed, Mike. What is flawed about Aliens? Because other than it being an entirely different type of movie. Because I'm a huge fan of Aliens, so I'm just curious what you think is flawed about it.
It's essentially a remake of Alien, I discovered.
Yeah.
Watching it, it's the exact same movie. The structure and a lot of the things that happen in Aliens is exactly the same as this. Because I wrote down some things.
Okay.
After watching Aliens. And it's like James Cameron went and said, I like Alien, but I want to remake it entirely.
As an action movie.
As an action movie. The opening is different because Ripley's aboard her spaceship, but you got people waking up in their underwear in a cryo sleep. There is a breakfast scene where all the characters eat together at the beginning of the mission. You have a drop ship that lands on the same exact planet, LV-426. They send someone out to investigate the donut ship, the Prometheus ship. And I'm speaking of the Aliens special edition, or the director's cut.
Yeah.
Where they send Newt's parents and the children out in a little truck to investigate the alien ship. Then, of course, one guy gets a face hugger stuck to his face and returned to the base or wherever to infect everyone with aliens. Newt's father and John Hurt's character. There is a shifty company plant on a secret mission to retrieve an alien. In the first film, it's Ash. In the second film, it's Paul Reiser. Both movies have an android. Both have a scene where an android suspiciously dissects a facehugger. Bishop does it in Aliens, and Ash does it in this. Both androids get torn up, spew milk out. The first one introduces the motion tracking device. That Veronica Cartwright is using. And then, of course, the motion trackers, they almost look identical, are used in that one. Ripley runs around with a flamethrower. And this is in the director's cut of Alien. She burns a person cocooned against a wall who's asking to be killed. That happens. A need to reach minimum safe distance before an explosion at a countdown. And then when you think everything's all safe, of course, the alien stows aboard.
Yes.
Which happens on Ripley's escape pod and on the mothership on the Sulaco with the alien queen. Then Ripley sneaks off into another room to secretly put on a suit. She puts on a spacesuit, and in this she puts on a power loader. Then the alien is blasted out of a airlock.
Yeah.
At the end, which leaves it flying into space.
With a bad special effect. Accompanied by a bad special effect both times.
And then, of course, they end in sleeping in a cryo chamber. Both movies, they're identical. Except for one has Space Marines in it.
Yeah.
And they're trapped on a planet.
Not a spaceship.
Not a spaceship, yeah. So, identical films.
Well, that's the interesting thing. Identical as far as like the plot points, but completely different in style, in tone.
Oh yeah.
And that's one of the interesting things about this whole series is each movie feels like that to me.